Welcome back to Sac State Says. With the recall election around the corner, Sac State students have plenty of opinions about who should win and why. Let's listen to what they have to say about it.
Well, I feel a lot of the backlash against him has been against the COVID-19 and lockdown measures, but I believe those are necessary. You look at states where they weren't put in place, like Florida, Texas, there's numbers going up crazy. But I mean, here in California we do have a bit of a problem, but not to that scale.
I just feel like there's a lot of other current issues going on right now, and I think we can put our resources towards those rather than trying to restart all over again.
I think it's really unfair, all the hate he's getting. It was a hard situation. He did what he thought was best for the state, and the blame he's getting, it's not his fault. He did what he thought was best for all Californians and for their health and safety.
I'm honestly on a little bit of the half and half side, There are some things that I believe that he's done that really actually ended up helping out California, and some things, of course, that I was a little iffy about. But honestly, I thought about giving him a second chance, really, because things that he could do in the future, which I hope he does do in the future as well, could, help California out a lot.
Considering how everything is, if a conservative is in office, my biggest worries are women's rights to abort and vaccination. And me personally, as a man, I don't like the fact that other men are constantly telling women it's abortion is wrong and everything else like that.
What would my opinion be? Well, I think it'd be a lot of rhetoric, but seeing as there's a supermajority of Democrats in the legislature, it would pretty much just be rhetoric and not much governance getting done.
I'm not 100% sure since I don't know his plans and ideas. I just haven't heard his side from it. But I'm not sure. I just think that we just still need the protocols that we do already have, and we should continue having.
So my opinion on it, I don't really like the ideas he's had. I have heard, I don't know if they're true, but I have heard that he's trying, he has more Republican ideas. So that's one thing. And another thing is that I think a big issue that they're focusing on is the fact that what happened in Texas, about the abortion laws, they're saying that Larry might try to bring that here in California. So yeah, that's a really big issue if that were to happen.
Not so sure, honestly. Only been focusing on those two, the runners-up, of course.
I'm not too clear about Larry Elders and John Cox. I think are the only two I've actually heard of. Maybe John Cox, just because he has a more recognizable name, that he's been on the ballot several times now.
Honestly, I don't really think anyone else besides them two could win it.
I don't know. I just know about Larry and Newsom, so yeah, I don't really.
But I feel like they're both the most popular, most well known. So I feel it has to be either Larry or Newsom, but it could go either way, honestly, because everyone's views is different. I feel a lot of people more now are speaking up from both sides.
Yeah.
So I think it could go either way.
I'm not very sure. I'm possibly thinking Newsom. I mean, Caitlyn Jenner sometimes has her sights set on government, but I don't know how far she's going to go.